Los Angeles, California in 2001. Our next guest, Xolo Mariduena, got his first taste of the entertainment industry at 3 days old. But he grew up and he became a full-fledged actor, having a recurring role in Parenthood. And he's also the star of another amazing series. Hi, Xolo. Welcome
Hello.
to the Trend
Thank
Talk.
you guys so much. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you
so
for joining.
you were in a radio station at 3 years old. Did you crawl there? How?
So,
No, he
What
couldn't.
happened?
He's 3 years
it
old.
sounds weird. It sounds like the situations
3 days
don't seem to add up. But my mom was a radio show host and a producer at Power 106 for a show that they do called The Wake Up Show, which was a hip hop show with
Right.
Sway and Tech.
Wow.
So she would bring me along with her, and that was for the first 3 or 4 years of my life. And then later on, 10 or so years later, I got into the industry.
And you have an amazing background because you are a Mexican, Cuban, Ecuadorian heritage. Your unique name means dog star in the indigenous Nahuatl language.
Yes.
So what kind of Latino traditions do you celebrate at home?
The food is delicious, first of all, but
But is it like Cuban food, Ecuadorian food, all of the above?
it's everything. Not even just Cuban, Ecuadorian, and Mexicano food, but it's mainly Mexicana because my mom is Mexicana. Both of my parents at home are Mexicana and Cubano, so it's a lot of Mexican food, it's a lot of Cubano food, but just in general, the flavors and the traditions themselves are also,
Right.
they mix in together perfectly.
Do you still get recognized for Parenthood?
Sometimes, hardcore fans, yes, but I've grown like 2 feet since
Right.
the show ended.
Yeah, when kid stars, they grow and sometimes they're not recognizable.
especially when you don't age well like I do.
Oh, come
but
That's hilarious.
so I've grown a little bit. My hair is super crazy,
And I was so excited to meet you because you're in kind of like the Karate Kid reboot. The Karate Kid, the original movie, is one of my all-time favorite movies. I had a huge crush on Ralph Macchio.
Points or no points? You're dead meat.
I don't have much of a cheering section. You got me.
In the end, it will be in Daniel's hands, in his body, and most of all, in his mind.
Concentrate, focus, power. Remember balance. No mercy.
Columbia Pictures presents The Karate Kid.
Hey, what kind of belt do you have?
JC Penney, 398.
So now you
He
can
was
have
like-
a huge crush on.
Well, he's a little too young for me.
Yeah, right.
My daughter, she's 14. But talk to us about this Karate Kid reboot that you're starring in called Cobra Kai.
so Cobra Kai takes place 30 years after the events of the original Karate Kid. You have Ralph Macchio, Daniel, and Billy Zabka Johnny, who are both living their own lives, but through a certain case of events, they end up coming back together, and the rivalry is reignited, and that's where I'm just kind of thrown in the mix and all that.
So did you have to learn karate moves?
Yeah, so I actually did karate first, second grade, and I thought, after booking the role that it would help me, but that was not the case at all.
No?
It's so much harder to get back into things once you've stopped for 10 or so years.
Oh, so you took it up again.
Exactly. So every day for 4 or 5 months, we would just do training, 2 to 3 hours a day.
So what is Ralph Macchio? I'm still fangirling over him. I mean, he was like, what is it like to work with him? And is he still a good guy?
Is he executive producing?
No,
he's
he's
in it.
actually in the show.
in it.
No, he's in the show. He's one of the most down-to-earth people I've ever met. Super duper genuine, very, very nice. Still looks super duper young. And it's really surreal watching the Karate Kid and then seeing him on screen as a kid and then getting to meet him and getting to work with him, and especially Billy and everyone else on the show. It's really been such a privilege, and working with everyone on the show is so great.
Do they still play like rivals? Like he's the good guy, the other guy's the bad guy, and all of that?
So the roles are a little bit switched up.
Oh.
There's not really a set good guy and a set bad guy. You kind of just have to interpret it in your own way depending on what your morals are, what you believe in.
And that series is airing on YouTube Red, which is an amazing new, form of media that young kids consume. So what was it like for you to, to be on on a show that airs on YouTube Red? Like, for you, it's probably second nature because you're so young, and that's what you guys watch, right? YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, so I grew up watching YouTube. I still use YouTube for things like if I need to know how to do something, if I need to look something up, I go to YouTube and there's tutorials all over the place. But now with the new YouTube Red series, they have a bunch of original series. And they're coming out with their new original content, and it was a little bit of it's almost you have to double take and kind of re-look and watch a lot of their stuff because it's so new,
right?
And you're used to the things like Netflix and Hulu and cable that all have their shows, but now with this new YouTube Red thing, it's
what role do you wish you could do in the future?
What role do I doing a Marvel movie would be.
Yes.
That's at
the Latino Marvel character. You're it.
Nova.
I'm predicting this. I'm predicting this. You're going to be the next Marvel superhero because we need a Latino, and you have a little bit of everything. The Cuban, Ecuadorian. Why not you, right?
I could be any of them.
And the karate. Real quick question. I'm so curious because you've started your career at such a young age. What was your biggest splurge when you got that big paycheck?
Oh. To be quite honest, my mom never. So saving up for college is the biggest thing, but food. I spend a lot of.
Really?
I spend a lot of money on food. Not a lot of money. Not an unreasonable amount of money, but
more than the regular.
Right. Right. But I love eating burgers and stuff like that. So I try to go to a new burger place every weekend with my best friend.
See, that's splurging on his
it's kind of splurging. But I eat at the house.
So tell us where we can find you on social media.
Social media, Instagram is my name, Xolo Mariduena, with an underscore in the middle, and Twitter and Facebook are the same thing.
All right.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Such a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you so much for
Next
having me.
Marvel, come on. It's going to be you. I know it.
That's right.